Co. for tonight's part 2 of our Facebook record sale. When you're on and watching, welcome. Make sure you share, comment, and do lots of other stuff to let me know that you're watching. We are going to be selling a lot of records, so I hope you're ready. Yes. I had a bag of chips for supper and a couple pieces of gum, which I'm still chewing, because I had Funyuns. Pretty good stuff. All right. If you've been able to come back for part 2, you're in luck, because we got some fantastic stuff, and I know some people had some connection problems, and that's okay. And Carlos seen Thor in 4DX. I bet that's pretty good. Now I know what people mean by 4DX. So, I used to hear that and I'd be like, what is 4DX? Now I know. All right. Let's get going. I'm going to start this crate back over. Boz Scaggs, Slow Dancer. Boz Scaggs, that's a bad way to start. Boz Scaggs, Slow Dancer is EX 1799. Yeah, we seen Top Gun in 4DX, and it felt like you was on, a Universal ride for, that's a good way for 2 hours. So, there's only certain movies that would make sense to go in there. Top Gun's one of them. Outlaws, Ghost Rider, VG Plus 14.99. Pink Floyd, Animals. Surprised no one grabbed this the first time around. Pink Floyd, Animals. It's a VG Plus copy. Pretty clean though. That is a VG Plus, and that is $49.99. That's a U.S. press. Gordon Lightfoot, Cold on the Shoulder, VG Plus 14.99. Traffic, Last Exit. Traffic is a VG copy. By the way, we're doing our one and only check condition bin for tonight. Little Feat, Feats Don't Fail Me Now. Little Feat's a VG Plus 14.99. The Grassroots, their 16 greatest hits. EX 12.99. The Grassroots, their 16 greatest hits. Excuse me. And here's where we stopped. Phil Collins, No Jacket Required. VG Plus 14.99 in shrink wrap. Fleetwood Mac, Rumors. EX 32.99. Fleetwood Mac, Rumors. This has the original insert with it. This is a very clean copy of Rumors. $32.99. EX condition on that. Fleetwood Mac, Rumors. Metronome All-Stars, 1956. Very interesting. Looks like Ella Fitzgerald and Count Basie on the front. Billy's Bounce. Maybe Billie Holiday. Huh. Yeah, maybe that's Billie Holiday. That is a VG copy for $19.99. Okay. First sell of part 2 goes to Jamie Shears, and that's on Fleetwood Mac. So to Jamie Shears. Ron Phillips, first to the Phil Collins. Ron Phillips, first to Phil Collins. Kevin Moore, You Were Second. And Brent Rabley on Pink. Pink Floyd, sold to Brent Rabley. Yeah, I was about to say, when's somebody going to grab that? That's sold to Brent Rabley. So we're caught up now. Eagles, hey, there's an OG of their greatest hits. We've been showing the new boxes tonight, the new remasters. There's an OG press, EX condition, $32.99, embossed cover. One of the top-selling albums of all time. The Best of The Doors is a VG Plus, $24.99. The Best of The Doors, VG Plus, $24.99. Wings, At the Speed of Sound. EX condition on Wings, Paul McCartney, $22.99. Has the original inner sleeve, of course. This one has Let 'Em In on it. When we seen him live, that's a fun one when he starts going, when that song starts up. Very good. Okay, Jamie Shears on the Eagles, and Sherry Darnell on the Metronome All-Stars, 1956. That's sold to Sherry Darnell. Josh Fry, You Were Second on the Eagles. Sherry Darnell, first on the Doors. Sold to Sherry Darnell. Best of the Doors. This is our check condition bin. It's actually our first bin of part 2. All check condition records. Supertramp, Breakfast in America, EX 1799. Supertramp, EX 1799. Pink Floyd, Wish You Were Here. A VG Plus, another VG Plus, $49.99. This one has the original inner sleeve, and it should be a U.S. press. Definitely is. VG Plus, $49.99. Pink Floyd, Wish You Were Here. VG Plus. Once again, Brent Rabley sold on Pink Floyd. Fletch soundtrack, music from the motion picture Fletch, a VG copy, gold stamp promo, $9.99. The Dixie Cups, Chapel of Love, the Dixie Cups, a VG copy, $14.99. Buddy Holly and the Crickets, 20 Golden Greats, VG Plus, $14.99. Deep Purple, Stormbringer. Deep Purple is a VG, $14.99. Deep Purple. New Edition, Heartbreak. New edition is EX $44.99. EX $44.99. I had a tongue twister there. With hop sticker. Charge it to the underheels. Do what now? Deep Purple sold to Robert Johnson. Robert Johnson on Deep Purple. ZZ Top Fandango. EX $32.99. ZZ Top Fandango. I got a couple confusing comments. First, Marty said charge it to the underheels. And then Robert Johnson from DP, that's for Deep Purple. Josh Fry put 40. And then Retro Class, I think, wants New Edition. Okay, a couple things there I hadn't been able to translate yet, but y'all just let me know. David Crosby and Graham Nash. Crosby and Nash, Wind on the Water. EX $17.99. Jeff Beck, Truth. Jeff Beck, Truth, EX $17.99. That's the last line in Fletch. See, I didn't pick up on that because I've never seen Fletch before. Fletch was a VG copy for $9.99. This is why I've got to watch more movies. Billy Squier, Signs of Life. Billy Squier's EX $17.99. Vernon Lehman on JB. Jeff Beck. Sold to Vernon Lehman. Jonathan Bodine, I'm having trouble figuring out comments tonight. And then Jonathan Bodine wants Fletch. John Mayall, Empty Rooms. John Mayall is a VG Plus, $24.99. You said 44. Oh, okay. See, I'm not following everything. I did. It came out the wrong way. The Beach Boys, Sunshine Dream. I'm mispronouncing a lot right now. The Beach Boys, Sunshine Dream. Sunshine. Okay, I got it right. VG $9.99. Victor Boynton on Billy Squier. Sold to Victor. What's up for auction? Nothing. Probably won't be any auctions during part 2 tonight. Billy Squier, Emotions in Motion, is a VG copy, $9.99. Aorta, VG copy, $24.99. Aorta, VG $9.99. Rob Scheffler on the Beach Boys. Sold to Rob Scheffler. And Rocky 2. I don't know if we've had Rocky 2 lately. Rocky 2, original motion picture score, a VG copy, $12.99. So Victor Boynton on BS, that was for this one. And then, wow, that makes it confusing. Yeah. Well, there's another one here too. So what I'll have to do in this situation, Victor, even though I don't think you were after this one, here's what I'm going to do. Victor, you've got dibs on this other Billy Squier. If you don't want it, then it's Marty Ellis's. If Marty doesn't want it, then it's Bill Fratsky's. If Bill Fratsky doesn't want it, then it's Randy Scarborough's. If Randy Scarborough doesn't want it, then it's Sean Foxbauer's. So I'll let y'all, Victor says mine. Okay, so that's the problem when I show 2 titles pretty close. I never know how the delays, you just never know. So that's the way we have to do it. Sorry to anybody that was after Victor. He gets dibs because he was first on the first one. Okay, Aorta and Grade. It is a VG copy, Columbia 2i. It is a VG copy for $24.99. Let's flip through that crate one more time. We've got Boz Scaggs, Slow Dancer, Outlaws Ghost Rider, Gordon Lightfoot, Coat on the Shoulder, Traffic, Last Exit. Little Feat, Feats Don't Fail Me Now, The Grassroots 16 Greatest Hits, Wings at the Speed of Light, Supertramp, Breakfast in America, The Dixie Cups, Chapel of Love, Buddy Holly Lives, ZZ Top Fandango, Crosby and Nash, John Mayall, Rocky II, and Aorta. That was our first bin of part 2, and it was our only check condition bin of the night. Traffic Last Exit. Josh, Traffic Last Exit. VG copy, $9.99. All right, let's go through another crate of some of that new stuff that we've got right over here. We've got 4 crates of vintage and 4 crates of new that have never been shown before. Will we be able to get all through them tonight? Probably not. I probably don't want to go through them all tonight because I don't know really what we have in store for Saturday's show. I know we're not having a show. Well, we'll have a show Thursday too. I really don't know what we'll have in store then. So we got a lot of records to show this week. The Supertramp Rick was a VG copy. It's $9.99. The Minimum Wave Tapes. Retro Class asked for Roxy 2. I did not see that, actually. Rock. Okay, I see that now. Retro Class Entertainment. Rock. I see that. Thank you, Rydell Martin. Will I be taking pre-orders? I will post that, yes. New Tedeschi trucks, probably. Their stuff's usually always pretty popular. Okay, so let's go through this bin of new sealed stuff. The Minimum Wave Tapes Volume 1, $41.99. Rick Hayes also wants Supertramp. Not much left in that bin. Not much left at all. Rick Hayes gets the Supertramp. So this is all like if you've missed me say earlier, this is a collection of new stuff. A collection of new stuff that we bought from a person, not through a distributor. So, okay, this is Doja Cat, Planet Her, $41.99. Doja Cat, Planet Her. I don't have any signed stuff tonight, but there was some signed stuff that we bought from this guy. Sealed signed Black Crow, signed Sepultura, and another signed album. But we will have those at some point this week. Billy Ocean, Love Zone. This is actually an OG that's sealed. $34.99. Billy Ocean, Love Zone with Hype sticker. Lyle Lovett, 12th of June. Lyle Lovett, $34.99. So everything in here is sealed. A lot of it's new. Some of it is actually OGs that's sealed too. Guns N' Roses Greatest Hits, 2LP, black vinyl, $54.99 on Guns N' Roses Greatest Hits. Sarah Vaughan, After Hours, Analog Limited Edition, audiophile remastering. Sarah Vaughan is $49.99. $49.99. Brent Rabley, first to the Lyle Lovett. So to Brent, Eddie Passeri, you're next. Do you have any treat? Not that I'm aware of. Treat. Never have had their stuff before. Sherry Darnell, you were third on Lyle Lovett. Sarah Vaughan, A Celebration of Duke. Sarah Vaughan, Zoot Sims, Clark Terry, Joe Poss, $99.99. Original Jazz Classics, $99.99. Grimes, Art Angels. Grimes, Art Angels, $41.99. Grimes, Art Angels. The Voice of Heroes, and that is Lil Baby and Lil Durk. The Voice of the Heroes, $37.99. $37.99. Creedence Clearwater Revival, Chronicle, $33.99. It's got a couple tears in the shrink wrap. We just had that one in stock lately. John Mayer, Room for Squares. John Mayer is $25.99. Room for Squares. System of a Down, Mesmerize, $25.99. System of a Down, Mesmerize, $25.99. Wolfgang Amadeus, Phoenix, $29.99. Josh Fry on JM, John Mayer. So did Josh Fry. Lindy Berg, you were second. CCR, Wolfgang. Kill Switch Engage from the Runout Groove, The End of Heartache, $49.99. Courtney, you were third on John Mayer. Kill Switch Engage, Runout Groove, Silver Blade Edition, pressed on silver and black vinyl, $49.99. Killed by the, what? $24.99. The Hype stickers covering Killed by the Bull, maybe? Limited edition colored vinyl, $24.99. $24.99. Carlos also on JM, and Kill Switch Engage sold to Joe Barrios. Loner, Alice in Wonderland, new album Loner, $24.99. Guns N' Roses, Appetite for Destruction, $49.99. GNR. Diana Washington, Stairway to the Stars, Diana Washington, $24.99. Diana Washington. Diana Washington. Let's say Jams. Diana Jams, featuring Diana Washington, Jazz Classics, $24.99. Kelly McDonald on GMR. I think she meant GNR. Kelly McDonald on Guns N' Roses, maybe. Correct me if I'm wrong on that. Diana Washington. Stone Temple Pilots, Purple. Purple is $29.99. $29.99. Stephen Stills Manassas, $99.99. Mastered from the original analog master tapes. Wow, I didn't know they've ever reissued that. Chad, you're the Rain Man of records. Is that a compliment? STP for Mike Shiker, and everybody's in luck because I've got about 50 copies of this in stock. So Matt gets one, and we'll also pull one for Marty Ellis. If anybody else wants one, we've got several of those. Brent Rabley on the Manassas record. It's an analog reissue of that one. And The Essential Bob Dylan, 23 tracks on 2 LPs, $31.99. The Essential Bob Dylan. Nazareth, Move Me. Never seen this before. I don't know. This must be a later album or a compilation. Not for sure. Nazareth, Move Me, $41.99. Limited edition colored vinyl. We got some scriptic death metal here. Let's see what we got. The Kennedy Vale Imperium, $24.99. Accept, Too Mean to Die, silver vinyl, $41.99 on Accept. Dire Straits Encores, Record Store Day. The much loved, this is $19.99. The much loved 1993 live EP. Beyond the Confessions, Kid Millions Reworks, Harry Tossig, $24.99. MF Doom, Operation Doomsday, remastered 2 LPs, $49.99. Robert Johnson on Dire Straits. How much was Accept? Accept was $41.99, Rob Scheffler. Greg Baldwin, you were second on Dire Straits. Keep of Kelson, Epistemology, $24.99. Nicole, you were third on Dire Straits. Taylor Swift, Fearless, Platinum Edition, $74.99. Wow. Taylor Swift Fearless, $74.99. Didn't know that was in there. Oh, yeah, we got a crate. Well, we definitely can't do it tonight, but I have probably 2. I bet I can get, now that I know some people, I gave them final warnings on paying for stuff. By Thursday, we'll have 3 entire crates of putbacks. I did a thorough purge on Sunday, sent out final reminders, told some people they had to pay or we were reselling, and they opened the messages and didn't reply. So we'll be reselling a bunch of records on Thursday. Probably I can fill up about 3 crates. I've already got at least a crate and a half back there. So $31.99. Neil Young and Crazy Horse. New Orleans, 1994. Farm Aid Live. Farm Aid 7 Live. New Orleans, 1994. Neil Young and Crazy Horse. $31.99. There's the Minimal Tapes Volume 2. The Minimum Tapes Volume 2, that is $49.99. And the first record in the bin, or one of the first records in the bin, was the Minimum Tapes Volume 1. I really don't know what that is. Run the Jewels, Record Store Day, $41.99. This says clear with red and teal splatter vinyl, $41.99 on Run the Jewels, RSD. The Fast and the Furious, Tokyo Drift, 2 LP set, Record Store Day, $34.99. Original motion picture score. Library Catalog Music Series, Music for Hypnotized Mind, $24.99. Doug Keith, The Lucky Ones, Doug Keith, $24.99. Bridget Kearney, Won't Let You Down, $24.99. Chicago's Greatest Hits, $31.99. Chicago's Greatest Hits, $31.99. We got Vamp on Run the Jewels. Jason Ivy on TD. TD was Tokyo Drift, maybe? Jason Ivy on the Tokyo Drift. Never seen that before. I think there's 2 of those in here. And Vamp on YouTube is Chuck Wilson Tanner. Bap Kennedy, Let's Start Again. Bap Kennedy is $24.99. Dustin Kinger, Carry the Fire. Limited edition orange vinyl, $54.99. There's another Tokyo Drift. And there's another Tokyo Drift. So I actually got 2 more of those available. The Keels, live at Electric Lady Studios, $74.99. Record Store Day 2018, limited to 2,700 copies. The Keels, live at Electric Lady Studios, $74.99. These are all new and sealed, by the way. Elton John Diamonds. There's some stuff like this that I just don't have in stock right now. And then there's some stuff in here that I've never had before, like the Keels, Record Store Day. Diamonds is a 2 LP Elton John Greatest Hits, $41.99. Aerosmith's Greatest Hits, $25.99. We still got these in, I don't know if we have them in stock anymore. I probably need to order some. Aerosmith's Greatest Hits, $25.99. Lord Nero, live in Japan, Record Store Day. Trees of the Ages, $41.99. Is the Keels on Third Man. It's on Electric Lady Records. Electric Lady Records on the Keels. There's another Dinah Jams. This is a gatefold edition, $29.99. 21 Pilots Trench, $41.99. Rage Against the Machine, Battle of Mexico City, live, $49.99, sealed. Rage Against the Machine. And Prince The Truth, I think we got 2 of these. Prince The Truth, the Raw Acoustic Guitar Charge Collection, on vinyl for the first time ever, $49.99, $49.99. We have 2 of them. Paul Beal on Rage Against the Machine, sold to Paul Beal. Do you have Aerosmith toys in the attic? I believe we do, don't we, Ed? We did. They was pressing that at RTI. Robert Johnson second on Rage, Jonathan Bodine third, Paul Beal was first. We got several Aerosmith studio albums in stock, but I don't think we got toys in the attic. That's a good thing I need to order, though, Kevin. If you want one, I'll go ahead and put in an order. If those are in stock, I can have them in this week. No, none in stock right now. Quick recap. I will try not to spend too much time on these because we have so much to show, and some of these take longer to show because I don't know who they are. If I'm going through a crate of OGs, I can flip through it in 10 seconds. This, I don't know what it is, so I got to figure it out. Doja Cat, Billy Ocean, Guns N' Roses, Sarah Vaughan. That's a celebration of Duke Ellington. That's Grimes, ex-girlfriend of Elon Musk. The Voice of Heroes, Creedence Clearwater Revival. Killed by the Bull, System of a Down, Wolfgang Amadeus Phoenix, Alice in Wonderland, Diana Washington, The Essential Bob Dylan, Nazareth, The Kennedy Veil, Accept, Harry Tossig, MF Doom. Matt Shiker wants System of a Down, sold to Matt, abbreviated SOD. Keep of Kelson, Taylor Swift. Surprised no one got that. That's not in print right now. That hadn't been available in some time. Michelle, it was Guns N' Roses Greatest Hits. Guns N' Roses Greatest Hits. How much is Grimes and Phoenix? Grimes Art Angels is $41.99. That's new and sealed. And by the way, Michelle, Guns N' Roses is $54.99, and the Phoenix is $29.99. Taylor Swift is $74.99. Neil Young Crazy Horse, Minimum Wave Tapes, Volume 1 and 2. Accept was on silver vinyl, $41.99. $41.99. Permanent Vacation. No, that's an Aerosmith record that's not in print. Not everything's in print. Most of their later stuff isn't, or it's out of stock. The Kennedy Veil. The Kennedy Veil is $24.99. Tyler Young, $24.99. Doug Keith, Bridget Kearney, Chicago, Bap Kennedy, Dustin Kinger, Tokyo Drift, The Keels, Elton John Greatest Hits, Diamonds, Aerosmith's Greatest Hits, Laura Nero Live in Japan, Diana Washington, 21 Pilots, and then we got both Princes. Both Princes. All right, let me go through a crate of OG next. I'm just going to slide those right here in case anybody wants to grab something. Plus my crates and stacks are getting out of hand as usual. Let me grab another crate of OG stuff to flip through. Still got some awesome stuff. This one looks pretty cool. Going to go through these tonight and probably at some point another night especially for part 2 here, where not as many people get to watch, and we're going to be showing some great stuff. So let's go through it. All vintage OG, or some of them's first pressing, some of them's repressings, but it's all vintage. It's Art Angels Standard Black. Art Angels is, there's no indication otherwise, so I'm going to say yes. I'm going to say yes. Do you have Judas Priest Painkiller? No, I do not. No, I do not. That's not in stock right now. No OGs either. My Way, Frank Sinatra, $14.99 in shrink wrap. Surfing Safari, The Beach Boys, $14.99 in shrink wrap. Let's see what pressing this is. Orange Capital reissue. Very nice condition, though. Beach Boys. Rocky Mountain High, John Denver, $14.99. Alan Parsons Project, I, Robot, $19.99. Wild Angels, Volume 2. The Wild Angels soundtrack, Volume 2. That is $19.99 on Tower Record. David Bosworth on BB, Beach Boys, David Bosworth. Next is Jimmy Buffett, Changes in Latitudes, Changes in Attitudes, $19.99 for Buffett. Next of Kin, Greg Kin Band, $14.99. Dave Mason, $14.99. Dave is called It's Like You Never Left. Dave Mason. Jeff Beck, Blow by Blow, $19.99. Jan and Dean, Golden Hits Volume 2, $14.99. Jeff Beck Group, Rough and Ready, $19.99. Guitar Slinger, Johnny Winter, Guitar Slinger, $19.99. Mr. Tambourine Man, The Birds, Mr. Tambourine Man is $24.99. Nicole Toner, first on Jimmy Buffett. Lindy Berg was second. Nicole, you're first on that one. John Denver Spirit, $14.99. Creedence Clearwater Revival, Pendulum, $34.99. John Cougar Mellencamp, $19.99. Pat Benatar, One Love, 12-inch single, $14.99. Rick Hayes on Greg Ken. Rick Hayes on Greg Ken Band. Brent Rabley on The Birds. And Chad Kerfoot on Johnny Winter. Chad Kerfoot on Johnny Winter. Sherry Darnell, you're second on The Birds. David Bosworth first to Jan and Dean. David Bosworth first on that. Robert Johnson, actually he said tracks on Jan and Dean. Tracks on Jan and Dean. Give me 1 second on that. I see Dead Man's Curve. That might sell it before I even read it. Let me go ahead and pull Creedence Clearwater for Robert Johnson. And Wayne Heat, you were second on Johnny Winter. So, Jan and Dean Golden Hits, Volume 2. Linda, Surf City, Honolulu, Lulu, Drag City, Dan Man's Curve, The New Girl in School, Little Old Lady from Pasadena. This has got all their hits on it. Anaheim, Azusa, and I can't read the rest of that. That's a long, and Book Review and the Timing Association. Ride the Wild Surf, Sidewalk Surfing from All the World. You really know how to hurt a guy. And that is $14.99. Painkiller, sold, or David Bosworth wants Jan and Dean. I will try to order Painkiller, but I'm pretty sure that album's back ordered. We haven't had that in several months, so most of my distributors don't have that in stock right now. Pat Benatar, The Inmates, Shot in the Dark. The Inmates is $9.99, Shot in the Dark. Scorpions Blackout. Scorpions Blackout is $34.99. Boston, Don't Look Back, $34.99. Scorpions, Boston, Warren Zevon's first album, $34.99, self-titled Warren Zevon. Bob James, Grand Piano Canyon. Bob James is $9.99. Greg Ken. Greg Ken is $19.99. Love and Rock and Roll. I don't think I've ever had that one before. $19.99. Good Vibrations, The Beach Boys. That's a compilation. I Can Hear Music in My Room, Sloop John B. This is a good one, $19.99. Mike Langford wants Scorpions Blackout. Sold to Mike Langford. Rick Hayes, Price on Mellencamp. I think you said that earlier and I forgot about you. Mellencamp is $19.99. John Cougar Mellencamp, $19.99. Sheila E. Sheila E. is $24.99. 38 Special, Wild Eyed Southern Boys, $24.99. Pat Travers, Putting It Straight, $19.99. Pat Travers, Putting It Straight. Greg Ken, sold to Rick Hayes. He said he will take the other one as well. Sold to Rick Hayes. Trooper, Flying Colors. Trooper, $14.99. He also takes Mellencamp. Rick's on a roll. So to Rick Hayes, also John Cougar Mellencamp. The Kaz and Kant Singing Orchestral Circus, 1999. The Cow Seals. The Cow Seals is $14.99, and it features the rain, the park, and other things. Man. Yeah, that's pretty nice. Okay. Dan Fogelberg, Windows and Walls, $9.99. The Sheila E. record. The Sheila E. record is $24.99. It's got the, what Sheila E. album was it? It's Sheila E. in Romance 1600. In Romance 1600. My country draw really got on that one, didn't it? $24.99. That happens sometimes. The Who Are You? $19.99. The Who Are You? Grand Funk Lives. I've never seen that. Grand Funk. $19.99. Loan for promotional only. $19.99. I've seen that before. Mellencamp. Okay, Travis Parmalee on The Who. Grand Funk. Los Lobos and A Time to Dance. Los Lobos is $19.99. The Association, Inside Out, is $19.99 in shrink wrap. Raiders Collage, $9.99. Raiders Collage. The Argent Anthology. Argent is $19.99. Travis Parmalee on The Who. Josh Fry, Cal Seals price. The Cal Seals is $19.99. The reason I laid it over here because I'm keeping it if no one buys it tonight. So I always say that, and I put records back in the crate, and then I forget about them, and then I end up selling them 6 months later. So it is $19.99 though. It is for sale. Argent, Association, and Raiders. The Doors, 13. That's a greatest hits, $34.99. Excellent compilation here. 13 hits. This is Stone Mint. Light My Fire, People Are Strange. That's $34.99. By the way, The Doors, People Are Strange has come back in print or back in stock, whichever term you prefer. And we'll have those this week. But that's been a lot. That album don't rarely get pressed for some reason. Angels, White Hot, $19.99. Jeff McMaster on The Doors 13. By the way, Argent Anthology is the greatest hits, and this one has Hold Your Head Up on it, their biggest hit. The Best of Jethro Tull, there's some fantastic. By the way, this is from that Texas collection, and everything in here, as you see, it's like extremely nice. I mean, this cover is kind of usually beat up and stained. It's embossed. Very, very nice. Is the Grand Funk Live a first edition? A first edition. Well, I would say yes. It originally came out in '81. It's not like a reprint. I mean, it's not a new reissue or anything. So, plus it's a promo. So I would say yes. Robert Johnson on the Angels. Robert Johnson on the Angels. Mick LaFoot, or his name even says Mike Langford. I'm still saying Mick LaFoot. You Were Second. And Randy Scarborough on JT. JT, Jethro Tull. The Doors 13, only Doors compilation issued during Morrison's lifetime. Did not know that. Paul McCartney, Give My Regards to Broad Street, $24.99. Gold stamp promo. Pisces, Aquarius, Capricorn, and Jones, $24.99. Uh-oh. I bet I know who ends up buying this. Wow. Okay, I'm going to set this over here with the Cal Seals. Oh, man. Too late. Sold to John Young. That is a very nice copy of that record. Take a look at that. Wow. Tanner, make that one disappear, okay? We'll tell John we don't know what happened to it. Yeah, you don't want it. Pure Prairie League, Busting Out. It's a shame I have all these records, I own them, and then I don't even get to look through them before I sell them. It's unbelievable. It's a shame, isn't it? $24.99. Pure Prairie League, Busting Out. $24.99. George Thorogood and the Destroyers is $19.99. George Thorogood and Destroyers. And the Beatles featuring Tony Sheridan, $29.99. The Beatles featuring Tony Sheridan. Mr. Pickwick. $29.99. The Let It Be. Let It Be is a purple capital reissue. $34.99. This has a little bit of writing on the cover. $34.99. Right there. Right where I put my finger on John's nose. Wings Greatest Hits. Wow. $24.99. This feels like it has the poster with it. It does. Wings Greatest Hits. $24.99. Pat Benatar, Precious Time. $14.99. If you don't take it, I'll take it. So I think Josh is saying he wants the Cal Seals. Well, I mean, it's yours. I would definitely. I don't think I've ever seen the studio album that has that song on it. So I'll go ahead and sell it to you. How much? If you ever want to sell it back, let me know. The Cal Seals. Kansas, 2 for the show. Kansas is $34.99. This is a great crate. Foreigner, Double Vision, $19.99. John Cougar Mellencamp, Lonesome Jubilee, $19.99. Bonnie Raitt, Home Plate. Bonnie Raitt, Home Plate, $9.99. Billy Joel, The Stranger, is $14.99. And the Tremolos, Here Comes My Baby. A lot of these 60s records tonight we have are just, they're OG presses, and they're just phenomenally mint and shrink wrap, just unusual. $24.99, the Tremolos, Here Comes My Baby. Quick recap on this, definitely needs one, because there's some amazing records in here. We've got Frank Sinatra, John Denver, Alan Parsons, the Wild Angels soundtrack, Dave Mason, Jeff Beck, John Denver, Pat Benatar, The Inmates, Boston, Warren Zevon, Bob James, The Beach Boys, 38 Special, Pat Travers, Trooper, Kaz and Kantz, Dan Fogelberg, Sheila E., Grand Funk. Did somebody end up taking this? What did Ped say? You take it home. I'll take it if you don't. Okay. Did somebody? I'm not for sure. Okay. Los Lobos, The Association, The Raiders, Argent, Paul McCartney, Pure Prairie League, George Thorogood, The Beatles, Wings, Pat Benatar, Kansas, Foreigner, John Cougar Mellencamp, Bonnie Raitt, Billy Joel, and the Tremolos. Wild Angels and track list. Wild Angels, the Wild Angels, Volume 2, more music composed. This is the score music, I'm pretty sure. Blues theme, vocal, the Loser's Burial, Wild Orgy, Loser's Lament, Ariba, Making Love is Fun, The Dark Alley, Cycle Party, Wild Angels Chase, The Last Ride. In shrink wrap. Travis Parmalee said he will take the Trooper album. So to Travis. How many asking for Keep of Kaislin in the last spin? Hector Patino. That record, Keep of Kaislin, it is $24.99. Gregory Griffin wants 38 Special. My memory's failed me on that one. I can't remember if that's front, back, middle. Let's see. Looks like it's right here. Gregory Griffin on 38 Special. All righty. Okay. Anybody else on that crate? Next I'm going to show a crate of some of the new sealed stuff. Sealed new stuff. Everything right now, Kevin, is sticker price. Everything right now is sticker price. This is the first time showing these. They've been sitting in a collection in Texas for years, and first time showing them. Everything's sticker price right now. Everything is sticker price. Okay, next is, let me grab a crate of this. All right. New vinyl here. New vinyl here. Uh-oh, must have been a connection problem. We lost a lot of viewers. Or everybody was like, new vinyl, and they got off, which is a possibility. Usually it's a connection problem, though. The Corral, $49.99. The Corral 20th Anniversary Edition, remastered from the original mixes. That is $49.99. Yeah, last time I was like, well, we must have upset a lot of people showing new vinyl, but then I found out later it's a connection problem. So we have Cancer Culture. Cancer Culture. I have no idea what that says. Clear and Black Splatter, $29.99. Juvenile Hell, Mob Deep, $24.99. Donald Fagen, The Nightfly, $24.99. More death metal. Gravitas Maximus. Gravitas Maximus, $29.99. I think everybody had some connection problems. Isn't that weird? So weird. It's definitely because of our streaming platform here, but it's just very strange why we can't figure that out. $29.99. Mersbo Lawrence English, Eternal Stalker, $29.99. Memphis May Fire, remade in Misery, $29.99. Make sure I hadn't missed anything. Connection, YouTube, they'll be back. Had to restart. Yeah, that's what most people said. Okay, More Trouble, Marvin Gaye. Alternate takes and bonus materials from the Trouble Man sessions. Marvin Gaye, The Trouble Man, $24.99. $24.99. Zach Biley wants to put back Brooks and Dunn and get the 21 Pilots instead. I think that's fine because I think we have a wait list for Brooks and Dunn, don't we? And he wants to get 21 Pilots instead. There's 21 Pilots. And Matt Shiker on MMF, Memphis May Fire, sold to Matt Shiker. We've got Bruce Hornsby, Flicked. Bruce Hornsby, Flicked, $24.99. Limited edition yellow vinyl, $24.99. Chuck Armstrong, Shackin' Up, super rare mid-70s Southern Soul Funk. Barbecue sauce, vinyl red pressing. How about that? That makes you hungry. $29.99. I bet that's a killer record. Wow, this is like a foreign language almost. I can't read that whatsoever. Look at that. You can't even read that. I'm going to attempt. Dode Himensgaard, 666 International. That's about the best I could do, Ed. Yeah, that's pretty good. Dode Himensgaard, 666 International, $34.99. Travis Parmalee on Armstrong. Chuck Armstrong sold to Travis Parmalee. Barbecue sauce, red vinyl. They only made 1,400. More death metal. Huh. Scriptic writing there. What do we got? Let's go to the spine. The name of the album's Cold, and there's no way. I have no idea what that says. There's no way. It starts with a V and it ends in soul. Vomit the Soul. That's what it looks like. Vomit the Soul. That sounds about right. $29.99. Vomit the Soul, Cold. Tension, Decay. $34.99. Young Widows, the new album, the Deluxe Gatefold, $29.99. I Assassin, Gary Newman. Never seen that before. I Assassin, $24.99. Richard Davis says he will take Tension. Sold to Richard Davis. They made that one. This must be good if Richard's buying it. What is this? Traditional heavy metal with a melancholic edge, influenced by the NWO, BHM, and Swedish 80s metal. Retro Class Entertainment wants Marvin. That's Marvin Gaye. I was wondering if somebody was going to buy that because I've never seen a reissue of that album before. This one here, Rydell, Marvin Gaye, More Trouble, Deluxe Edition. Wow, we've got death metal and Marvin Gaye in the same bins. And Jeff Beck. Jeff Beck, Blow by Blow, Friday Music Reissue, $29.99. Ace Frehley, Spaceman, Silver Vinyl, $29.99. Spaceman. Salim Norala, somewhere south of Seine. Where's Walt Cruz at? I hope he's watching, because this is like stuff right up his alley. We're doing this entire bin just for Walt. North Siberia, limited edition clear vinyl. Hand-screened record jackets, hand-numbered, 150 copies. Wow, 150. That's not very many. That's not very many at all. There it is, number 66 of 150. $24.99, North Siberia. Has anybody ever heard of them? On Prosthetic Records. No Sound, Light Dark. No Sound, Light Dark. $34.99, white vinyl. VH1, You Ought to Know, Artist on the Rise, featuring the hit We Come Running and Stars Hold On. I don't know what this is. Is it a VH1 comp? Youngblood Hawk. No, it's an artist. Youngblood Hawk, Wake Up. They just were a VH1 You Ought to Know artist. $21.99, Youngblood Hawk. Go Digger Sound, new album from Leon Bridges, limited edition indie exclusive, alternate album cover, very gold and shiny, $34.99. Young Empires, The Gates, $19.99. Blue Aqua Vinyl, Young Empires, The Gates. Young Fathers, Dead, $24.99. The infamous Mobb Deep, Fire Agents Volume 1, $24.99. Modern Life is War, $24.99. Sorry to ask and show. Paid for my Cake Fashion Nugget pre-order day. Any way to combine shipping with a night's purchases? Well, I would say yes, but then we would have about 200 people want me to do the same thing every week. So we really can't. we everything's kind of a week-to-week type deal. But I'll send you a message and see exactly when your order is expected to go out. But when we send invoices, it's kind of a weekly thing. And we do have a lot of people who buy maybe one record and then one other, and they obviously want invoices combined, and I've told them the same thing. We really just say we can't, because one thing we really can. It's not like, I wish we could click two invoices and say combine them, but we're just not really, the system don't allow it. I'm not wanting to charge any more shipping than I have to, but we literally have to cancel the invoices, then completely regenerate them. And when we have 300 customers, that also means people would want to wait 4 or 5 weeks before they paid. So, but I get what you're saying. Freedom Farther Than Imagination, $19.99. Freedom Farther Than Imagination, $19.99. Bill Withers, His Ultimate Collection. Bill Withers, His Ultimate Collection, $29.99. Aretha Franklin, Amazing Grace, limited edition white vinyl, $34.99. White vinyl. Amazing Grace. We were talking the other night about how that's not a easy record to get clean OG of. Hawk's Tales. Hawk's Tales is $24.99. Brent Rabley on the Bill Withers Ultimate Collection. I haven't shown any Bill Withers in a while. We got all those really good music on vinyl pressings. Hawk's Tales is $24.99. Brent Rabley also on Aretha Franklin. Tyler the Creator, $24.99. Tyler the Creator, $24.99. Bright Eyes, Fevers and Mirrors, $24.99. Race Riot Suite, Jacob Fred Jazz Odyssey, $24.99. Scorpions, Animal Magnetism, that is $24.99. Scorpions, Animal Magnetism. Those are usually in stock for $33.99. Courtney Eatman on Jazz. Where did you see that at? Or, wait a second. We had Mia put Jasmine Sullivan. She might have accidentally tagged somebody. What was Jazz, though? Was that something we've already pulled out, maybe? Hawk's Tales, Tyler the Creator, Bright Eyes. What happened there? Race Right, Jacob Jazz Odyssey. Maybe. So Mia, you tag. Sometimes people accidentally do that. You tag somebody Jasmine Sullivan, which you may have meant to do that. And then Courtney, you're second. Jasmine Sullivan's album. Oh, okay. Hold on a second. See, that's me just not knowing who this is. Jasmine Sullivan. Okay. So that's sold to Mia Willis. That's sold to Mia Willis. Courtney was second. Mike Langford was second. Or excuse me. Sold to Mia. Courtney was second. Mike Langford first on the Scorpions. And then Courtney was second. Okay. So, hotels. Okay. I wasn't familiar. Sorry about that. Sam Cooke, Keep Moving On. First time on vinyl. 2 LP, original artwork, original essay. Change is going to come. Keep Moving On and Shake. Has a really cool official Sam Cooke holographic sticker on it. $34.99. Mogwai. $29.99. Yellow vinyl. Retro class on Sam Cooke. Rydell Martin. Maze featuring Frank Beverly, live in New Orleans. Maze featuring Frank Beverly. Classic live album, $26.99. $26.99. Sherry Darnell, you were second on Sam Cooke. Leaders Not Followers Part 2. That's the name of the album. The artist is more scriptic death metal, which translates to Napalm Death. Napalm Death, $31.99. Mogwai. That's how you pronounce this, I guess. Thank you, Marty. Mogwai. Rydell Martin first on Maze. Rydell was first on that, and Courtney wanted Maze and Frankie. That was that same album. Courtney, you were second on that one. Napalm Death. Harry Mandel, Righteous. Harry Mandel, Righteous, $19.99. Praying Mantis. I've heard of them. Catharsis, $34.99. Orange marbled vinyl. If that's the same praying, we've had Japanese pressings of their stuff before. Blessed Are the Sick. Morbid Angel. I thought that's what that said. Morbid Angel, $34.99. Richard Davis on Praying Mantis. Morbid Angel. Blue Skies. D-Head. D-E-H-D. Limited edition pink lipstick vinyl. Pink lipstick, $24.99. Eccentric. Music on vinyl. Eccentric, $27.99. Bob Moses. The Silence in Between. $24.99. And Alt J, The Dream. Alt J, The Dream. $24.99. Milky Clear vinyl. Milky Clear. $24.99. Alt J. Okay, I'm not going to recap those again so we can show more stuff faster, because that's about 2/3 of that stuff in there. I don't know what they are, and I would have to probably refigure them out. So let me get a crate of OG stuff. I'm much more familiar with OG records. So let me grab those, and I will start showing them to you. This looks like a pretty good crate right here. Let's see what we got. We still got a ton of stuff. All right. OG's much better. You know, that is an opinion, but I can read it. I like it myself, but I have nothing against new vinyl. We're actually 50-50. There's some people who can't stand OG. When we start showing OG records, they hop off. So hopefully everybody just likes it all equally. Leon Bridges from the last crate, Travis Parmley. Travis Parmley. Leon Bridges, that's right here. Jeff may say, no, Chad, that's a fact. All right, let's see what we have. Greg Ken Band, Contagious. This is $14.99. Alarm for work goes off at 4 a.m. Richard, thanks for joining us tonight. And 4 a.m., that's pretty early. Well, so you're in Texas. I guess you still got an hour, but yeah, it's already getting late here too. Hall & Oates, Bigger Than Both of Us. This may be one of the, we may do the next two bins of vintage, and then we'll start wrapping it up for tonight. Hall & Oates, Bigger Than Both of Us is $19.99. Still great stuff to show. Dire Straits, Communique. Dire Straits, Communique. $26.99 for Dire Straits. That's a nice looking copy too. REO Speedwagon, self-titled. That's their first record, $19.99. Fleetwood Mac. That's the first record of the new Fleetwood Mac. $24.99, has some cover damage at the bottom. Hall & Oates sold to Robert Johnson. Alt J, Jason says he'll take the Alt J. That was in the last bin. Alt J, the Dream. Sell that to Jason F. Robert Johnson got Hall & Oates. Jason F on Alt J. Greg Ken, Dire Straits, REO Speedwagon, Fleetwood Mac, Whitesnake, slide it in. Whitesnake, $44.99. Buffalo Springfield, the best of Buffalo Springfield, $34.99. Wishbone, Double Live is $29.99. Double Live. Brent Rabley on REO Speedwagon, sold to Mr. Rabley. Jimmy Buffett, Living and Dying in 3/4 time, $19.99. Steely Dan, another countdown to ecstasy. This one is extremely nice, $34.99. I think that's a second label. Steely Dan has multiple labels. Their first album, the actual first press of that, is not easy to get whatsoever. I wish they would repress it. It definitely needs a repress. But, okay, Brent on REO. Dylan Weishaupt on Jimmy Buffett. Dylan Weishaupt on Jimmy Buffett. Jeff McMaster, you were second. B.B. King, Confessing the Blues. This is all from that Texas collection. Very nice, very clean stuff. I mean, a record like this, $24.99, you can just tell it's near mint. That's the second label on that one as well. Everything in here, you can kind of just tell by the covers. They're very crisp. Dean Martin's Greatest Hits Volume 2, $9.99 in shrink wrap. Sparrow. I don't know a lot about Sparrow. This is an older record, though. It looked new at first. It looked like Eminem or somebody. This is from 1979, though. $39.99. Sparrow, Latin Black, $39.99. Sherry Darnell, you were third on Jimmy Buffett. Bobby Womack, The Poet 2, $14.99, featuring Patti LaBelle. Russ Ballard, featuring Voices on the hop sticker, $14.99. Miles Davis, Decoy. Uh-oh. Where's me at? $34.99. Miles Davis. Switched On Branderburgs, The Complete Concertos, Virtuoso Synthesizer Performances by Wendy Carlos, $34.99. Robert, West Side Kid, $9.99. Uh-oh, Axel beat you to it. Miles Davis sold to Axel Horn. Mia Willis was second. The Essential, Jimmy Rushing on Vanguard, $24.99. Moxie 2, $14.99. Blue Notes, 3 Decades of Jazz, Volume 1, 2 LP, 1949 to 1959. Price is $29.99. Monk, Sonny Rollins, Coltrane, Milt Jackson, Miles Davis, Jimmy Smith. That's on Blue Note, too. $29.99. Press to Play, Paul McCartney, $29.99. Paul and Linda there on the cover. The Dudek Finnegan Quager Band Special Tour Sampler. Les Dudek, Mike Finnegan, and Jim Kruger. The Dudek Finnegan Kruger Band, $14.99. Lonnie Mack, Roadhouse and Dance Halls. Lonnie Mack, $14.99. He's kind of a local guy here. Very well known, but kind of a local guy. Or lived locally, at least. Kid and Plays Funhouse. $24.99. Sherry Darnell wants the Blue Note compilation, sold to Sherry Darnell, and Tommy Flowers wants the DKF. That's the Dudek Finnegan Kruger Band, sold to Tommy Flowers. Retro Entertainment on Kid. Imagine, John Lennon and Jealous Guy. Bonus track, Happy Xmas, War is Over, $19.99. So you get Imagine, Jealous Guy, and War is Over. And this came out in 1988, 12-inch single. Very cool. That is $19.99. How much was the Russ Ballard? Russ Ballard was $14.99. $19.99. This is a used open copy of Pink Floyd Dark Side of the Moon. We have them new for $34.99. This is a used copy for $29.99. It is pristine, $29.99. Or for $5 more, you can have a brand new copy. Wayne Shorter, Supernova. That's on Blue Note. Wayne Shorter, $24.99. Supernova. Here Comes Shuggy Otis. I don't see many OGs of those. Shuggy Otis, $49.99. Imagine was a documentary. That's right. I forgot about that. That's kind of the theme, that artwork there on that. Russ Ballard, that was on that. Russ Ballard sold to Rick Hayes. Jonathan Bodine on Wayne. What was Wayne? Must have been something I just showed. Wayne Shorter sold to Jonathan Bodine. Pink Floyd, Shuggy Otis. LTD, Love Magic, $9.99, LTD. Kate Brothers, In One Eye and Out the Other, $14.99, Kate Brothers. Oasis of Sunwillow, that's John Anderson, and that's not the country John Anderson. That's the progressive rock John Anderson. I have sold a lot of John Anderson albums, and people's been extremely disappointed. Usually it's people buying it think it's a country album, and they get it on, and wow, I think that's a first press. That is extremely nice too, Brad. That's very nice. Yellow Label Epic, that should be a first press of that record. It came out in 70, no copyright on it. That has to be early 70s though, right? With that label. Kate Brothers, John Anderson. Batford and Rodney, Life Is You, $14.99. B.B. King, Guess Who? Never had that one before. B.B. King, $19.99. 1994, Please Stand By. Please Stand By, 1994, $9.99. Get Ready, Daryl Mansfield. Get Ready, Daryl Mansfield, $14.99. Bobby Hackett Plays, Tony Bennett's Greatest Hits. Bobby Hackett Plays, Tony Bennett's Greatest Hits, $14.99. George Strait's Greatest Hits. That one is $49.99. We've had 3 George Strait albums tonight that's still available. $49.99. Miles Davis, You're Under Arrest. I know the name of that one. $34.99. Miles Davis, You're Under Arrest. The Kinks, Wish I Could Fly, or Wish I Could Fly Like Superman. The Kinks, $14.99, 12-inch single. Pipes of Peace, Paul McCartney, $24.99 for Pipes of Peace. Let's see here. The Stranglers, a rural sculpture, $24.99. That's a Holland press. Dr. Goldfoot and the Girl Bombs, $24.99. Dr. Goldfoot and the Girl Bombs, $24.99. Patti Smith, People Have All the Power. Wow. 12-inch single, $14.99. 1988. Patti Smith, $14.99. Patti Smith Group, Set Free, $29.99. And this is a 1978 Australian promo. Patti Smith. Betty Crutcher, Long As You Love Me, $34.99. And there's a Miles Davis in here that didn't sell. That's surprising. Santana, Freedom, in shrink wrap and hop sticker, $19.99. Heart, I say Babe Lestrange, that's what it looks like. This is a white label promo, gold stamp promo. Heart, $29.99. Original inner sleeve. Wow. Near mint. Not near mint minus. Near mint. Elvis commemorative album. Is there something wrong with the feed, or is there nobody buying records? Elvis commemorative album on gold vinyl, $29.99. Never have seen this before. I thought I've seen every record, Elvis record in existence. Elvis commemorative album. It's got a limited edition numbered sticker on the front, and it's in gold vinyl, $29.99. I think everybody's getting a little sleepy on me. I'm going to have to either wake you up or just say I'll be back Thursday, one of the two. Heart is sold to Debbie Blair. Tommy Green was next. Clive Gregson and Christine Collister, $9.99. Journey Through the Past, a film for Neil Young, is $39.99. Phoenix Fatback is $14.99. Phoenix Fatback, that is $14.99. We have to sell a record at least every 15 seconds for me to continue, so y'all get your thumbs ready. Curtis Mayfield, Love Is the Place. Curtis Mayfield is $19.99. Xerox. Xerox is just called Xerox, I guess. $19.99. Retro Class Entertainment on Fatback. So there's now the 15-second timer resets. Retro Class Entertainment wants Curtis Mayfield. Reset it again. We're on a roll. Price on NY. Neil Young, Journey Through the Past, is $39.99. Everything right now is sticker price. Sticker price. John Mayall, London promotional copy, $29.99. London promotional copy. It's not a promotional label. It's got a promo stick. That's very nice. Featuring Eric Clapton, Mick Taylor, and Jack Bruce. John Mayall, Primal Solos, legendary performances from the archives with Eric Clapton, Mick Taylor, and Jack Bruce. I can't get it back in the sleeve. There we go. The B.B. King, there was one here where he was laying on the beach with his guitar. It was $19.99. What happened to that? I'll do a quick recap of this crate because it's pretty nice. Pretty good stuff in here. $19.99. That's called B.B. King Guess Who. It was near mint. Here's another Eric Clapton, or another, this is from Kevin's collection. Eric Clapton Up Close. Actually, no, it's got like a picture of him on the label. MCA Radio Network. Eric Clapton Up Close. This is $64.99. It's a 2-disc. It's definitely a radio broadcast, but it's from MCA Proof of Performance Affidavit. Radio station promotional broadcast. Okay, Axel Horn wants B.B. King. I think we're still pretty close to our 15-second rule. That's sold to Axel Horn. All right, let me recap this crate because there's fantastic records in here. I need everybody to like stand up off your couch and stretch with me. Reach up, touch the ceiling. Tanner, you want to do it with me? We're all stretching. Everybody's stretching. Everybody but Seth. All right, now you got to reach down, touch your toes. Okay, everybody's good. Let me adjust my neck. Ooh, that was a good one. Knuckles, back. Oh, there went my wrist, my fingers. I just popped my knees back into place. Y'all couldn't hear it. Now, we're going to sell every record in this crate. It's going to make y'all happy, too. It's going to make y'all happy. It's going to make me happy, too. Where's Rick Hayes at? He bought every Greg Kihn album except this one. Greg Kihn Band, Contagious. $14.99. Greg Kihn Band, Contagious. No one bought Dire Straits. Let's take a look at this thing. It is a club pressing, RCA club pressing. This has the original inner sleeve, and this is a pristine copy. For $26.99, that's practically giving it away. Dire Straits Communique. Fleetwood Mac. Should I remind you of some of the tracks on here? This got some cover damage. It's got a little wet down here at the bottom. Only $24.99. Only $24.99. Monday Morning, Warm Ways. Rhiannon's on here. Over My Head. Say You Love Me. Landslide, World Turning, Sugar Daddy. Oh my gosh. Fleetwood Mac. The vinyl is pristine, just has some cover damage, $24.99. Dire Straits, sold to Brent Rabley. Matt Ketchrin on Fleetwood Mac, sold to Matt Ketchrin. Next, Whitesnake, Slide It In. David Coverdale on lead vocals. Let's see what this thing looks like. Original inner sleeve with lyrics. I can tell you right now, this is absolutely gem mint. This is a PSA 10. Whitesnake, Slide It In. Original inner sleeve, $44.99. Pretty sure that's what the last one brought at auction we sold. I want to think so. All right. Sold to Brent Rabley. Whitesnake, Slide It In. Poor Greg Kihn. He's just sitting over here waiting for a new home. Buffalo Springfield. This is some of the best music ever made. $34.99. The first track is For What It's Worth. Mr. Soul, Kind Woman, Bluebird. This is Stephen Stills, Neil Young, Rock and Roll Woman, Broken Arrow. Let's see what label. We have a Atco. I can tell you from this sleeve, this isn't a first press, but I can probably tell you it is extremely nice. Let's see what label. It's on, wow, it is a yellow Atco label. That's not as, I figured it'd be on a different one, but that's still earlier than I thought. And that is absolutely, that's not near mint minus, that's near mint. That is a very nice pressing. Best of Buffalo Springfield, $34.99. Top copy. Wishbone Ash. I don't know a lot about Wishbone Ash, but we sell a lot of their records. This is a 2 LP live Wishbone Ash, $29.99. Steely Dan. Now here's a surprise. Countdown to Ecstasy, $34.99. This has My Old School on it. King of the World, Razor Boy, Steely Dan Countdown to Ecstasy, $34.99. Take a look at that. Talk about some great music. Did they make a bad song, Steely Dan? Well, except for the 90s or maybe 2000s. B.B. King, Confessing the Blues, $24.99. B.B. King, Confessing the Blues. Dean Martin's Greatest Hits, Volume 2. Dean Martin's Greatest Hits, Volume 2, in shrink wrap. Let's see what label this is on. This is probably an earlier record. Yeah, two-tone. Beautiful. $9.99. Sparrow. Sparrow is $39.99. Latin Black. Don't know a lot about that, but it's in shrink wrap. Very nice pressing. Bobby Womack, The Poet 2, $14.99. Switched On Brandenburgs, and this is the Virtuoso Synthesizer Performances by Wendy Carlos. That is $34.99. 2 LP. Sherry Darnell on the Buffalo Springfield, sold to Sherry Darnell. This here, Switched On Brandenburgs. Let's see what label this is. CBS Masterworks. Very nice. CBS Masterworks. West Side Kid. West Side Kid. That is Rabbit, spelt with a W. Gold stamp promo. West Side Kid. I don't know a lot about that. $9.99. The Essential Jimmy Rushing. That's in shrink wrap. $24.99. That's very nice. $24.99 in shrink wrap. Jimmy Rushing. Moxie 2. Moxie 2. $14.99. Press to Play. Paul McCartney. $29.99 for Paul McCartney. Lonnie Mack, Roadhouses and Dance Halls. That was $14.99. Imagine, John Lennon. That is $19.99. Imagine, John Lennon. Pink Floyd, Dark Side of the Moon, $29.99. That's a 180-gram remaster. I said I was not buying this week. Then he went Jeff Healey. Yep. Here Comes Shuggy Otis. This $49.99. This is not an easy record to get, and that's an early press, pristine. Gary Hackett on Moxie. Sell that to Gary Hackett. We've got LTD, Love Magic. LTD is $9.99. Kate Brothers, In One Eye and Out the Other, $14.99. John Anderson, Oasis of Sun Willow, $19.99. That should be on Atlantic. It is, but it's a custom label. Prog rock, pretty good stuff. He's got an amazing voice. Batford and Rodney, Life Is You, $14.99. Please Stand By, 1994, $9.99. This was the Daryl Mansfield, $14.99. Bobby Hackett plays Tony Bennett's Greatest Hits, $14.99. George Strait's Greatest Hits is $49.99. I'm going to put that over there with the other George Strait albums. We usually keep those together. Miles Davis, the only Miles Davis that hadn't sold tonight. Miles Davis, and that's $34.99. You're Under Arrest, and this is a near mint copy. Very nice. The Kinks is $14.99. Pipes of Peace, Paul McCartney, $24.99. The Stranglers includes a single Skin Deep, a Rural Sculpture, $24.99. Euro pressing. Dr. Goldfoot and the Girl Bombs, cool cover, $24.99. That's a soundtrack, by the way. Very cool cover. $24.99. Patti Smith. We got 2 Patti Smith 12-inch singles. People Have the Power, $14.99. And Patti Smith Group Set Free, which that's actually got 4 songs on it. That's like a sampler from her Easter album. Australian promo, $24.99. Betty Crutcher, Long As You Love Me, $34.99. Santana Freedom in shrink wrap. Santana is $19.99. The Elvis, where's Regina Tabor at? I've never seen this before. Most Elvis people, I would say, may not have this. Elvis commemorative album, gold vinyls, RCA Special Products release. Gold vinyl. It's got a numbered sticker on the front. I've never seen it before. $29.99. Brent Rabley said he will take the Shuggy Otis. We're going to go through one more crate of vintage after this. which I think is the only crate of vintage we have not shown. And we're not going to do any more of the new sealed stuff tonight because it takes so long, and I don't really know what most of it is. But we will go through all that at some point. Clive Gregson, $9.99. Z-Rocks is $19.99. Journey Through the Past soundtrack, Neil Young, $39.99. John Mayall, surprised no one grabbed that, $29.99. And then the Eric Clapton radio broadcast. Hector asked what tracks is on Elvis, and then Sherry said she'll take it. I don't see any tracks. That makes it difficult, doesn't it? Hound Dog, I Want You, I Need You, I Love You, All Shook Up, Don't, Beg of You. B-side on disc 2. A Big Hunk of Love, Love Me, Stuck on You, Good Luck Charm, Return to Sender. That's probably one of my favorites. Disc 2. This is side D. This is side 4. Teddy Bear, Love Me Tender, Hard-Headed Woman, It's Now or Never, Surrender, Don't Be Cruel, Loving You, Jailhouse Rock, Can't Help Falling in Love, and I Got Stung. That's some good tracks. So that is sold to, or that's Hector's if he wants it. If not, Sherry Darnell. Debbie, we have one pressing of Skid Row left in stock, and it is $42.99. $42.99. Shuggy Otis is sold. Shuggy is gone. Sold to Brent Rabley. All right, let me grab this last crate of vintage. I think it's the last crate of vintage. Watch something else show up, but if it does, we'll do it Thursday night. Hector said he will take Elvis, and Sherry, you're second. And Debbie Blair, I do have Skid Row. I can show that to you if you want to. And Gary Hackett said he would gladly take the John Anderson. What an amazing voice, John Anderson of Yes. So, I don't know how he does that. So high-pitched. Oh, I see Hendrix. There's some good stuff in this bin. I forgot about this. All right. Let's go through it. I'm going to go through it first, very fast, very quick, and then we'll go back through it again. So, I did. Brent Rabley? Okay. All right, let's see what we got in here. Computating Blues. I think that's the one. When I first seen that the first time, I didn't know what that was, and then I realized what I was reading and showing. Yeah, this is one of those, is this from the reefer stuff? I think so. Yeah, I think this has got some nasty stuff on it. A lot of, maybe X-rated, I don't know. $24.99, I've never listened to it. Jim Croce, The Faces I've Been, $24.99. The Best of the Royals, $14.99. Pure Dynamite, Pure Dynamite, James Brown, $39.99 on King. The Hourglass, that's early Allman Brothers, $39.99, The Hourglass. Authentic Music of the American Indian, that's pretty cool. Box set, $29.99, never see stuff like that. Elton John, Thom Ball Sessions, $19.99 for Elton. Little Miss Shirley Temple, $14.99. Jimi Hendrix, Are You Experienced? This is $39.99. It is a vintage copy. It's a reprise later pressing. That's probably from the 70s. $39.99. It is near mint though. Jimi Hendrix. Mark Farner, $19.99. Oak Ridge Boys, Fancy Free, $9.99. Reflex, The Politics of Dancing. Reflex, $14.99, 12-inch single. ABBA's Greatest Hits Volume 2, $19.99. Brent Rabley on Hendrix. I figured that would sell to somebody. That sold to Brent. We've got Carlos Santana, Havana Moon. Carlos is $19.99. I've never had that one before. Chili Whack, Dreams, 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 $9.99. D.B. Cooper, Buy American, $9.99. Climax Blues Band, Tightly Knit. White Label Promo, Climax Blues Band. Don't see that one too often. $19.99. Devo. Devo is $34.99. Very clean copy of Shout. Near mint. Shout, Devo, $34.99. Natalie Cole, Inseparable. I don't know about that word. $9.99. Maybe I'm just not thinking about it. Or maybe I'm thinking about it too much. B.B. King, Blues and Jazz. B.B. King is $19.99. Alarm Strength, that's a 3-track EP, Alarm, $14.99. Tongue in Chic from Chic, $14.99. Jay Giles, Nightmares, $19.99. Hot Streets, Chicago, $9.99. Robert Johnson on the BB King. Where are you, BB? BB King. Sold to Robert Johnson. Michael Bolton, The Hunger. Michael Bolton's $19.99. Brent Rabley on Jay Giles. Sold to Brent Rabley. Chad took all my extra money. I'm done for the week. It's only Tuesday. We're just getting started. The Best of, the Alan Parsons Project. That's a greatest hits. $19.99. Victor Boynton on Chicago. Sold to Victor. Point Blank, American Excess. $14.99. Mo and Joe, The Good Old Boys. $14.99. Gold stamp promo. Face the Music, Electric Light Orchestra. $19.99. I think this one has, it does. It has Evil Woman and Strange Magic on it. $19.99. Good album. Patti LaBelle. Patti LaBelle is $9.99. Tracks on Bolton. Give me 1 second on that. Quicksilver. Quicksilver is $19.99. Just for Love. Does this one have Fresh Air? It does. Just a hit of Fresh Air. Quicksilver. $19.99. What's that? Yeah, that's a great song. Fresh Air. $12.99. Detective. Detective is $12.99. Santana Z-Bop, $19.99. The Beach Boys is $19.99. Gold stamp promo. The Best of Loggins and Messina. Angry Eyes. Danny's song is on here. Your Mama Don't Dance. $12.99. Jason, I've kind of stuck to it all night. Everything's sticker price right now. I appreciate the very, very fair offer. And I may sell that to you before the end of the week. But right now, just tonight only, everything's sticker price. ELO, and then let me get tracks for Nicole. I think maybe Craig has already left us for the night. I don't know, though. Michael Bolton, Hot Love, Wait on Love, Sitting on the Dock of the Bay. Gina, That's What Love is All About. The Hunger, You're All That I Need. Take a Look at My Face and Walk Away. Stacy Metternich on Loggins and Messina. So to Stacy Metternich. Hall & Oates, another copy of Bigger Than Both of Us, $19.99. TV's original cast, Bonanza. Pretty cool cover. The cover sells this one. Look how cool. Probably my favorite Western series. 24. They sing, they play banjo, fiddle, and guitar. Bonanza. This is when they take a very successful TV show and they're like, hey, we're going to get y'all in the studio and get y'all to sing, which they all had pretty good talent, but Lauren Green was for sure, I guess, probably the real singer there. I don't think Dan Blocker was a singer. He just got in there and probably tried. $24.99. Bonanza. That's a wall hanger. Kenny Loggins, Greatest Hits. Kenny Loggins and the First Editions. Just $9.99. Ruby, Don't Take Your Love to Town. Something's Burning. Just dropped in to check my condition, whatever he says. Poems, Prayers, and Promises. John Denver. This one has, it's actually some really good stuff on here. Take Me Home, Country Roads. I guess I'd rather, or I guess he'd rather be in Colorado. Sunshine on My Shoulders. I have trouble saying sunshine. Around and Round. And then, of course, he covers Fire and Rain. $19.99, John Denver. Let's see what label. Poems, Prayers, and Promises. Orange label RCA, $19.99. Sold to Jason F. Jason, that's sold to you. The Best of Bread. Great stuff. We all love bread. $12.99, The Best of Bread. The Best of BTO, $14.99. Roll On Down the Highway. You Ain't Seen Nothing Yet. Taking Care of Business. There's Kenny Rogers in the First Editions. That's a studio album. Ruby, Don't Take Your Love to Town. Two-tone reprise. $24.99. Very nice copy. Jason F. First to BTO. We've got Crosby, Stills, and Nash Replay. $19.99 on Crosby, Stills, and Nash Replay. The Beatles, Hard Day's Night. Now, this is a later pressing, but it's one that was probably not many made. It's this Tan United Artists label. $39.99. $39.99. Very clean copy. It is near me. A Hard Day's Night, though. Hard Day's Night, Tell Me Why. I should have known better. If I Fail and I Love Her. Just Sherry Darnell on Bread. Sherry Darnell on Bread. And I think the last two records is Jefferson Starship Earth and Gladys Knight and the Pips, Almost Love. Jefferson Starship is $19.99 and Gladys Knight is $9.99. Quick flip. Quick recap through this bin. I'll definitely be showing this bin again later in the week or probably on Thursday because it's late and there's some fantastic stuff in here. So get them now while you can. Copulating Blues. I guess I need to listen to that, huh? Jim Croce, The Best of the Royals. James Brown. I've said it 1,000 times. You know how hard it is to find James Brown records that look that nice? James Brown. We have The Hourglass, Songs of the American Indians, $29.99. Elton John, Shirley Temple, Mark Farner, Oak Ridge Boys, Reflex, ABBA, Carlos Santana, Chilliwack, D.B. Cooper, Climax Blues Band, Devo, Natalie Cole, Alarm, Chic, Alan Parsons, Best Of, Point Blank, Mo and Joe, Patti LaBelle, Quicksilver, Detective, Santana Z-Bop, Beach Boys, Michael Bolton still available, Hall & Oates, Bonanza, Kenny Rogers, Crosby, Stills and Nash, The Beatles, Jefferson Starship, and Gladys Knight. James Brown was $39.99. $39.99, pure dynamite. You might go into a store and find this in a dollar bin, but it's going to look like someone used it to dig up concrete with it. If it's in really good shape, you'll find it between $30 and $60. Pure dynamite. All right. Final, if you, this is now a time like, hey, Chad, I'll take a copy of the Eagles' greatest hits you showed earlier. Or, Chad, I'll take a copy of Counting Crows. But I'm not going to show any more records because we have to be up very early in the morning. And it's already 30 minutes till midnight. And we've had a very good night. So thank you. We'll be back Thursday. Tomorrow is Wednesday. I'm pretty much out of pocket. Then we're going to have a great show Thursday night because we have stuff tonight we didn't even get to. And then I'm traveling Friday to get some really good records. And then Saturday, we'll have another awesome show. So no Friday show this week unless I get back sooner than expected, which if I'm going live Friday, it might be just to show y'all what I bought. I doubt there'll be anybody here at the store. If it looks like I can get down here in time, I may holler at Tanner and be like, hey, we can do a quick little pop-up and sell something. So, but thanks for everybody that tunes in. Sorry about all of our connections, as always. The Counting Crows is $49.99, Erica. $49.99. Actually, during the break, we listened to Mr. Jones because it was all stuck in our heads. We had to get it out of our system. Counting Crows, August and everything after, $49.99. That's a 2LP, 33 RPM. So I guess I'll see everybody Thursday. I'll be posting stuff in the group. I have a ton of pre-orders. Plus, there's a ton of stuff that's been shipped. You know how I do those arriving this week, stuff that came back in stock that I wasn't expecting. There is a ton of stuff. It should be here by Thursday, if not Saturday shows. Some of it I'm going to go ahead and post in the group and get it pre-sold, but some of it, I've got a couple surprises, like tonight's was Aerosmith. So that's what's going on. That's the word. Debbie Blair said, did you get my comment? Something I'm looking for, Chad Williams. Lincoln Poe. Do you mean Lincoln Park or Lincoln Poe? If you're looking for Lincoln Park, I've got a couple I can send you pictures of and let you know. Larkin Poe. No, wait a minute. That says Larkin Poe. I don't know Larkin Poe. I thought that said Lincoln Park. I don't know Larkin Poe, though. No, I'll have to check on that for you. But I will check on it. You can count on that. Erica, if you decide you want to Counting Crows, Larkin Poe. I'm not familiar with that. Falling in reverse. Have another monster. Alrighty. I probably will. I'm going to drink one about 6 o'clock probably when on my way to play golf. Probably. I actually drink when in emergency situations. I drink Red Bulls. I think Kendry is saying I would like to have the Beatles, Hard Day's Night. I think that might be our last sale of the night. Hendry, if that's not right, let me know. Maybe he's saying I would like to have it, but let me know if you do actually do want it. But I'm going to go ahead and tag you for it. All right. Thanks, everybody. I'll see you in the group all day tomorrow, but I'll also see you here Thursday night. 7 o'clock. Hendry said yes. Okay. See y'all then.